ね
よし。
So today I'm playing a little Oninaki, and it's a pretty good game so far. I'm not that far into it, but it has been sort of a Diablo clone, maybe, but with a little bit more of a JRPG element. My current task is investigating some missing girls, and I'm tailing the last known associate that they were seen with, or the last known person they were seen with.
え
何？
まあ
いや。
ん
So my job is a sort of like a samurai who can travel between the world of the living and the dead. And that little girl next to me is kind of a spirit who manifests into a butterfly when I'm in the world of the living. You can press the L2 button and you cross over to the land of the dead. And there's always other things going on in the land of the dead. There's a whole nother map that is sort of a parallel reality. You'll find treasure chests, things of that nature sometimes.
ち。あいつ。
So the plot of the game is that they have been able to travel between the worlds, so they know for a fact that there's life after death, and there is supposedly reincarnation. Although I don't know that they've been able to prove that the way that they've been able to prove that there's life after death. So the effects and the ramifications that it has are sort of interesting, because you see that there's less fear of death for some part, and people aren't supposed to regret when people die at all or have feelings of remorse or sadness, because supposedly it keeps the souls from transferring over into reincarnation easier.
ね
何？
うん
Okay, so that means that there's a ghost, one of the lost, people who haven't quite got over to the other side of the reincarnation end of things yet. So I'm going to go ahead and switch into the veil
世界を変えるか。
and talk to this spirit.
お前は。
私は
なぜ？
それは
何？
はい。
なるほど。
No, he's a bad man. A bad hombre.
わかった。
Okay, so looks like
世界を変えるか
we'll travel back to the world of the living and enter into the lab. So again, the gameplay element of this is very Diablo-esque, where masses of enemies kind of lumber towards you, and you do your best to stave them off for long enough to do damage. You have different demons that are equipped, and for instance, you can switch between those with the R1 button, or I'm sorry, the right stick. So this is sort of a ranged type demon, sort of like a gunner. So yeah, they sort of follow you around and help you to attack. You have skills that you can use that are in addition to your basic attack. So the square button does the basic attack, and then the circle here does the large kind of area of the area of effective attack. Oh, so you do have a healing incense that you can use every so often. Go ahead and pop one of those. And just keep popping away at these little rats here. Yeah, I'll be careful, don't worry. So, yeah, you've got a little... it's interesting, there's no English subtitles for any of the things that the characters say in battle, so you almost don't need to know Japanese to kind of guess what they're saying, but wouldn't hurt. Definitely don't want to stand next to those bombs when they go off, so... Oh, a Fudagiri. That's a sword-type weapon, so chances are it will be a sword that this demon, Aisha, can use. So she's sort of a very powerful samurai-type demon that I have equipped. So, yeah, it's kind of an interesting premise. The demons are people who, for one reason or another, didn't pass over, and given some time, they lost their memories, but they have something still left to accomplish, and you can unlock bits of their story as you... Oh dear, this is not good. So a Sight Stealer is sort of a monster that will keep you from being able to see what's going on the other side of the veil until you defeat them. Oh, that's not good. And I'm out of incense, so I think I'm gonna actually get on out of here for a second. Run back to the last save area. Put away my sword and just sit and relax for a moment to slowly regain some health. Whew, that was intense. So, yes, the Sight Stealers, they, when you transfer over to the Veil, you can see, you can't see anything that's going on, but once I defeat that Sight Stealer, then this area of the Veil, the alternate world, will be visible. So, once I get a little more health back, I'm going to go try to give that Sight Stealer a last whooping and see if I can't unlock the sight in the Veil. Okay. Whoa. There we go. Setting low. Tranquil Mind.
やるぞ。
Sundering Flash. Okay, good. Done. Okay, so we'll go ahead and transfer over. And as you can see, it unlocks the map of the Veil for me. Or the other side. So, more fighting to be done. And hopefully I will unlock a few more treasure chests.
頼むぞ。切り込む。
And you can see the little butterfly turns into a my little friend who is a spirit once we're in the Veil. Oh, treasure chest. And so yeah, that's for the most part what you can expect playing Oninaki. And I would say I'm enjoying it. Honestly, I've really had a fun time. It seems like it's pretty short. There's not a lot of layers as far as the depth of the game is concerned, so it's pretty much straightforward. And it's made by Tokyo RPG Factory, a branch of Square Enix who specializes in just making RPGs. Cute little quaint JRPGs that harken back to the days of Final Fantasy and Chrono Trigger. So, yeah, good times. Alright, thanks for watching this episode of Gaming with Cosmos.